Okay, so we're on. So, folks, it's 6:30 BC time in the Pacific Coast, and somebody's got a lot of noise going on. Who's that? We want a nice, clean recording here. So, tonight's special guest on the Rubies and Above call, and this. Oh, goodness. Let me try and do a mute all one more time. Let's see if we can get rid of that one. Sorry about that, guys. And PJ is unmuted. Okay, so tonight's call is the 10th in the Rubies and Above series, and our special guest is in the Philippines. It's Mr. PJ Kim. And PJ and I had a quick conversation earlier this week just so that I can get a sense of who he is and what it is in his background that prepared him to be a superstar in Igalen. There's somebody that's still got a lot of noise in the background. It's not you, PJ, I hope, is it? There's no noise.
No.
Okay. Let's see who's not. Well, I see everybody's muted, so I don't know what that noise is. Anyway, so PJ told me that in his background, he had been a teacher for about 7 years in industrial arts and sports. But before that, he also worked with the military, and he did some military training. He knows the current president quite well. He's a brother in arms with him, in fact. And so he has a very interesting background. Ooh, lots of noise. If everybody is unmuted and finding a lot of dishes, guys, can you mute yourself? It's still happening. I don't know who it could be. Okay. All right. So PJ has quite a history as being a teacher and also a military man. These are qualities that in the past with other people in network marketing have proven to be real strong skills. Teachers by nature are tremendous leaders in network marketing, and of course the discipline that PJ would have had to have being in the military for years is probably what predisposes him to be as good as he is at what he does. So without any further ado, PJ, why don't you tell us in your own words a little bit about who you are and where you've been, and then we'll get right into it. Can somebody help me? Dory, do you have any ideas on where that noise is coming from?
I've checked it, John. There's no one on a phone call.
Well, I see that. Everybody's muted. It just doesn't make any sense.
Everyone's muted.
This doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway, we'll go with what we have. Go ahead, PJ. Say hi to the folks.
Hello, good morning, good evening to all Igalen life changer. By the way, my name is PJ Kim for short. PJ means Peter Jan.
Okay.
And Kim is the name of my wife. That's why we combine it, PG Kim.
Okay.
Okay, so my full name is Peter Jan Inocentes. So I live in Davao City, Philippines, which is the big city in the entire world based on land area. So the president of the Philippines is coming from Davao City. So by the way, I'm teacher by profession for 7 years. Then Bachelor of Science, Industrial Education, major in Industrial Arts. Also electrical, major building and wiring, electronics engineering. Also, I'm a reserve officer in the military. And of course, I'm handling in high school, we call it CAT or CAT, Citizens Army Training. So I am the commandant. In college also, I'm handling the ROTC, Reserve Training Officer, Reserve Officer Training Corps, commandant, also a sports coordinator, and then NSTP or National Service Training Program coordinator, and As of now, I am the founding father chairman of International Brotherhood of Military and Non-Military Organization here in the Philippines. We call it RDSGII, means Reform Development Society Guardians International Incorporated. In politics, we call it RDSGII, means Rodi Duterte Solid Group Region 11. So the president of the Philippines is my brother in arms. That's why we are all support what is the decision of the president. So we are in his behind.
Very, very good. So there's no doubt that you're a very well qualified young man. You obviously were a terrific student, a real talented leader to rise to the commandant level at all these organizations. So what is it that attracted you to network marketing? How did you get involved with networking?
I involved in network marketing as I remember during my teachings day. I invited as a guest. Then the speaker is very intelligent. I appreciate it very much. He discussed about MLM, why I joined MLM. But after that event, I did not join because there are some question in my mind. Is it true that MLM not a scam, not a pyramid scheme, or we call it? So lot of doubts. But continuing studying what is MLM, I joined MLM 2008. It's a juice product from Arizona. So I don't want to mention the company, but it's a juice form. So that's my first company, and 3 months time, I became ambassador on that company. So every month we sell almost close to 150 boxes to 200 boxes every month. So in Philippine peso, almost close to 2 to 3 million peso every month.
Wow. So several of you are telling me to mute out Tim, and unfortunately, I don't have that ability on the control panel for some reason. So if Tim is hearing this, Tim, you need to mute yourself out in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, because it seems that the noise is emanating from your end. Anyway, so that's terrific. So you obviously you got over your skepticism of network marketing pretty fast, and then when you were approached recently about iGalen,
Yes.
what was your initial reaction, and was it based on some health issues that you or any of your loved ones had that you decided to do this, or was it more the business opportunity?
Uh, I met Galen not I have an issues on my health, but I am doing some on searching online presentation about health. So there is a link running in the YouTube. So I followed that link until I go to the link of Grand Upline Cathy Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw all the videos of Cathy Rodriguez, I'm amazed because the product is not only about lose weight, but concern is the sugar. So my mind is wow, because this is not a Philippine issue but global issue in terms of diabetes.
Sure.
So when I saw the Emulin, there is no other product compared to Emulin as of today. So that's the history. So we contacted Grand Upline Cathy. So every day we chat on Facebook Messenger until he introduced me to Grand Upline Jana and Grand Upline Dory. So that's why these three very what we call I call it down to earth person. Thank you so much for sharing the iGallen opportunity to me and the entire team here in the Philippines.
So there's no doubt that you got very lucky with a tremendous upline support team with Kathy and with Dory and with Jana. That's the elite of our company at this time. So you're very well positioned. And of course, the Philippines are well known as one of the best networking countries in the world. In every deal that I've ever been in, and maybe Jana and Dory will back me up on this, the Filipinos, because of their family orientation and their concern for their friends and their close networks, are tremendous networkers. So whether the price is high or low, it doesn't matter. They kind of get together and they build and they build. And so you guys are well known around the world as some of the best networkers. So tell me, are you doing, obviously you're doing a lot of meetings. What is it that's getting people out as much as they are? Is it the ability to make money, or is it the health results that you're getting or attracting all these people?
Uh, as I remember, I started iGallen is July 29. That's my first launch here in the Philippines at Marco Polo Hotel, together with the country general manager, Ma'am Levy Angeles.
Mhm.
But I met Dr. Rajen and the country manager, Ma'am Levy, is July 3. So I started July 29. So almost close 1 month before I started.
Wow.
But I always, every day I am sharing a capsule of Imulin. Yeah, I have always bring a capsule. And as of now, tremendous testimonies here in my uh, team. Davao, Tagum, Cotabato, Kidapawan, Bukidnon, Iligan, Cagayan. Um, in just 3 days, the sugar down. Then other is 1 week, no more insulin. And as of now, I have a great testimony. 100 kilos in just sort of 6 days.
100 kilos in 6 days.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
100 kilos in 6 days, lost 8 kilos.
Oh, somebody that was already at 100, he lost 8 in 8 days. Wow, that's pretty fast.
Yes.
That's very fast.
So twice in the morning and the evening. So 4
Okay.
capsule in 1 day.
Yeah. Mhm.
So lot are very interested in terms of lose weight.
So Kim, so PJ, when you're doing a meeting, do you do all the talking in the front of the room, or do you bring some of your people up front to do the testimonies?
Okay.
You involve your other people as well?
Yeah. So I have we do a big presentation. So all the leaders invited their guests up. Then we discuss the product presentation. Then the testimony. They go to the stage or in front, sharing their personal testimonies.
Great.
So we call it word of the mouth. So people are now taking.
Well, you have such a disarming, childlike smile and laughter. I'm sure you charm everybody that comes anywhere within 3 feet of you. So it's no wonder that you're such a magnet for people. You're so charming with your laugh and innocent. That's your name, Innocente, yeah? So that innocent laugh So
Yeah.
yeah, so listen, when we talked the other day, I said to you that this would be an opportunity for you to say something inspiring to your team in your own language. So why don't you take a minute or two to just say something to your team in your language and to anybody else around the world in our country, in various countries that it from Filipino origin, that we'll be able to use this to kind of inspire them to join our teams. So give us a recruiting message in Tagalog.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Jan. So, sa lahat ng mga Pilipino na nakakakita ng video na to ngayon, huwag na kayong mag-atubili mag-join or sumali sa iGalen dahil ito na yung produkto na nakakatulong lalo na sa sugar issues, diabetes, or gustong pumayat. And then dito na rin yung artista na naging ehemplo sa pangpapayat, si Aiko Melendez. So, at nagsisimula pa lang tayo at mag-open officially 2018 sa Pilipinas. But we are kompleto na tayo ng mga dokumento. Meron na tayong FDA, SEC registration, halal, meron na rin tayong opisina sa Manila. So no worries in terms of documents. We are complete, legal, and the product is good. The management, and of course our very supportive Grand Uplines and other Agelen family members.
Well, thank you so much for that. I'm sure that, and some of us will use this to share with some of our Filipino friends. In fact, I have several Filipino ladies coming in every week as part of the home care that I get for helping with my mother. And I keep telling them that we have a terrific business in the Philippines, but I didn't have anything to show them. So I'll be showing them this little video clip of you. It's roughly at about the 15-minute mark, so I'll know what to show them. Thank you for that. So, in addition, I said to you that in the past we had a number of calls where that were quite memorable, where people specifically had some teaching moments, some specific things that they did that they thought would help others as well. Joey did that, and John Ward did that, and several others. What would you like to share about what you do that is unique to you, that is giving you such great results?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jan. By the way, first, that's why my desire is very energetic. My burning desire in Igalin. First, the belief of the owner. First, the chairman, si Chang Hemfai. So when I see his biography, wow, very extraordinary person. Lot of companies. And number two, Dr. Rajen. When I met Dr. Rajen personal, no word to say. Very down to earth person. Then Costa Gara. When I met in person, I'm amazed also because from rag to riches, wow. Then as I remember when Costa Gara said, pay it forward. That's why I get the word pay forward. Then the doctors, Dr. Joe Arens, when I researched all the documents, no, nothing compare. The company is very stable. So when we work, Galin, or we call it a career. So very stable. And then, of course, I always put in my mind as inspiration my family.
Right.
That's why I work very hard. Number one is my very supportive wife, Kim, and my 3 children. I always, they give me energy every day to work because I'm afraid someday when they are teenager, then as a father, so I need to give everything for my kids. So that's my drive.
Well, we have Jana on the call, and Jana is Miss Y with quotation marks. She's the specialist in our team at telling us that your why is what really makes the difference. So you're a prime example of having very powerful why as your motivator. And so we can go and talk about a lot of different things, but I want to just open this up to some questions for some of the people who have not met you before. So if you want to ask PJ a question, unmute yourself. I'll leave everybody else muted. So go ahead and unmute yourself and fire away at PJ. Don't all go at once. You know how to unmute yourself in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Just hover your mouse over there.
Okay, I'll speak, Dr. Klutman. PJ, so awesome to see you live. It's just wonderful. I would like you to share with everyone with the intense schedule that you have been running on for months. Like you are, every day you're in touch with us and you are driving 4 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours, 8 hours every single day to a meeting. You're up till 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning. Like you run day and night. I don't know if you sleep, but I'm so proud of you. Everyone is proud of you, Tori, and Kathy Rodriguez is such a great leader. We're so thrilled that you're on her team, and just share with us what you've been doing for the past few months. You've been on a run.
Yeah. So I have no reason to sleep because I am building the future of my kids. So if I sleep, the future may be, yeah, that's my inspiration, my kids and my wife also. So my wife now is sleeping beside me because we left Davao 1 a.m. in the morning and arrived here at Bukidnon almost 6 or 7 in the morning. So no sleepless night. So that's why we work hand in hand. So every minute, if we have time to nap, we need to nap. So that's, I know all the effort we work as of now. I know God has purpose for the future of us.
Very, very good. Well, the one thing that I'll say is I'm pleased to hear that you're not driving a car all these distances. You told me that you take the bus for most of these trips, so I'm glad that somebody else is doing the driving all night for you. So that's great. Anybody else? Any questions for PJ? Dory, do you have something you want to ask? Dory, where are you? How about
John,
yeah, go
John,
ahead.
I would. Yeah. Hi, PJ. It's Jackie from Australia speaking. What an amazing story, and it just gives me goosebumps to hear you for the dedication that you've got towards your family. It is very inspiring. It really is. So congratulations. But I'm just wanting to ask you, where has most of your success come from? Like, where are you marketing most of your energies into? Is this through personal connections that you are contacting, or are you using social media at all, or is it through associates from over the years through your work colleagues that you're contacting?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the question. Totally, my strategy when I go to one area, I need one eagles only. No other eagles, only one committed eagles. So I need to build that one eagles, just like here in Bukidnon. My contact is only one. The history, we did not met this person. Even the phone number is 3 years inside my phone. So when I commit to Igalen, I text the doctor, which is Dr. Greco. He's a doctor of medicine, homeopathy, homotoxicology. He mastered his profession in Germany. So when I texted him, he commit, then he saw the product. Wow. So that's only one person in every one area. And like also in Davao, I have one person, Jonathan, Coach Jonathan, and also here in the Zoom is Coach Kenneth. And then in Tagum, so in every area, only one Eagles. So no other contact. So I know one Eagles, lot of contact in the area. To protect also no cross lining under my leg.
Okay, so what you're if people didn't get that, we're talking about. Oh, I don't know why I have echo now. Basically, you were talking about having just one agent, one associate in an area, and then you build from that person. You just build them up from that area. That's a great strategy. It's obviously it behooves that person to follow you, given the results that you've had. So it's easy to prove how well they'll do by just listening to you and bringing their friends out to listen to you. Listen, it's 2 minutes to 7. Because of the people that want to get off to Australian call, we're gonna shut it down now. The Zoom call that you want to go to has a number at the end of it of 155-717-958. If you want to jump off and change Zoom calls to listen to Dr. Rajan and the Australian call. So thank you so much, PJ. Sorry to make this a little bit shorter, but you need some sleep anyway. And I'm glad that the rest of Igalen has got to meet you. And you'll have the recording of this call on all the Facebook group pages within about an hour. So thank you all for coming, and we're going to shut it down now so we can get everybody on the other call.
Can you repeat that number for the other call?
Yeah, the number again for the Zoom is 155-717-958.
Thank you very much.
Okay. See you, Jackie.
See you, John.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.